What now? Do I just talk? Well, all right, don't yell at me. I don't know these technical things. From the minutes of Maud, that is, Mother's Acceptance of Upsetting Doctor Encounters, London chapter, as told to Cat Smith. Hi, I'm Jackie, and my daughter ran away with the doctor. She hasn't rung, not this week. It's the longest stretch yet since the last time she's checked in, and I'm going spare with the waiting. Not that it does me much good when she does ring, mind you. She gives a quick, "Hello, Mum," says she's off to some far-off wherever and whenever. That doesn't make any sense. And then she's off again because she's got some intergalactic species to rescue, or the connection's bad because of a space-time what's-it, or he says she needs to hang up now. Just a snap of his fingers and she's off again. And never mind her old mum. She's back to her great, big, exciting life and doesn't care about me or mine, except when she wants her washing done. You'd think that with all the sonic, futuristic technology, he would at least have something in that spaceship of his to do her clothes, or at least know where to find a decent laundrette. But no, she brings me some knick-knack from wherever they've risked their lives lately, and she brings me her washing. And you know what? I do it. Every time. Sylvia, don't give me that look, and wait your turn, please. I know you wouldn't do your Donna's washing. You've said so many times. To tell the truth, I kind of like doing it for her. It reminds me of how our lives used to be back when everything was normal, back before he came. So much has changed. She's changed. And he's the one that changed her. She swears it's for the better, but I don't know. She puts on such airs now, and she never used to do. Like it's all somehow beneath her, the way she used to live, the way I still live. I know it's not much, my life. It's small, I'm small, and I've gained almost a stone since this all began. I can't help it, I eat when I'm worried. She's off meeting aliens and saving worlds, and I'm here, watching telly and waiting for her to pop round for tea. I don't even think she likes my cooking anymore. I ask you, what's wrong with shepherd's pie? Her father loved my shepherd's pie, didn't he? Maybe things would have been different if Pete hadn't died. Maybe if she'd had a father and a proper home, she wouldn't have needed to run off. That doctor of hers reminds me of Pete, in a way. They're both useless dreamers, really, full of schemes and dreams that lead nowhere, no matter what he says. And I was stupid enough to believe him every single time. And it looks like that's one thing, at least, that Rose and I have in common. Did I ever tell you that Pete got my name wrong at our wedding? No shock that the doctor took ages to stop calling poor Mickey Ricky. Poor Mickey. He's really not as bad as I used to think. Now I know that he didn't murder Rose. And he helped me clean up the flat after both times the alien killing things destroyed it. Twice I was almost killed by big murderous alien things, all because of that doctor. And did he ever pick up a rag to help clean up after? Not on your life. That doctor. Of course, it's all his fault when my Christmas tree comes to life or plastic mannequins try and kill me. He's like this big bullseye, and everyone he's ever met are the rings round it, easy to hit when he's the one that something's aiming at. At least this one is nice looking and a sight less rude than that last face he had. Imagine, all I had to do to stop him being nasty was save his bleeding life. All I was ever trying to do was help, you know? That's all I ever tried to do. But no, I'm the villain, aren't I? I'm the stick in the mud who's standing in the way of their insane life, all because I like her to have a real life, a normal relationship, maybe go to uni, and dare I say, give me a grandchild one day? Can he give her any of those things? Of course he can't, or won't. Here's something I don't think I could admit to anyone but you. I hate her a little bit. I hate her because I love her so much, and it's like that means nothing to her anymore. I've chosen her over the whole world, over and over again, and I would do it again, and I know she wouldn't do it for me. It's him, it's bloody him. She'll choose him over me, or anyone, I know it. And if we could switch just for a second, she wouldn't do. She would choose him. Because if she did, then she would know how I really feel. what it's like to love someone the way I love her. She's the only important thing I ever did, the best thing. And I'm okay with that, truly. I know who and what I am and how little that means, and I do want better for her. I always have done, but not this way. She's making so many of the mistakes I made, only she's making them on literally a cosmic scale. And what's going to happen when she gets older? I mean, she does have my good age genes in my hair, though I dare say she could use a deep conditioning sometime. But she's going to be this old woman one day, and he's going to be, well, he's going to be whatever he turns into next, or the time after that, and then where will she be? This thing with her and him, it's going to end in tears. There's no way it won't. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without you lot to share with. And there are more mums like us to find, don't you think? Mums who have had their lives gone topsy-turvy because their daughters took it into their fool heads to leave home with that doctor, and who never gave a second thought to what it would do to anyone else. And let's face it, who can we talk to about this apart from each other? Sometimes that's the hardest bit, missing her so much, worrying if she's safe, and not being able to tell anyone. I'm afraid to even keep a diary. What if it got lost or printed in the tabloids? What would happen to Rose then? Sorry. I told myself I wouldn't get upset. It's just such a relief to get this off my chest, you know? Of course you know. Anyway, thanks for listening. And thanks to Francine Jones for that lovely sponge cake from Marks and Spencer's. Keep coming back, ladies. We're stronger when we're together. Thank you. How do I turn this off then? Mickey, how do I... Just click the thing.